guys, it's Mr. Taxidermy here, back again with another gaming theory. In today's episode, we're going to unravel the secret history of Ufthak Blackhawk. That's right, everyone's favorite orc has a secret, and me, Mr. Taxidermy, is about to expose it to the world.
Oh, I see, there's a lead-in. Okay, in that case, hello travelers and welcome back to our very first video. In this episode, we will be delving deep into Warhammer lore and discovering some never-before-seen secrets thanks to a mysterious parcel sent to me by my loyal friend, Mr. West Hammer. As you know, I'm your host, Mr. Taxidermy, and welcome back to the show. Alright, I'm cracking open this package, but before we do, be sure to smash on that subscribe button and ring my bell. Do it! Looks like we got ourselves a letter here.
Dear Pesky Claws, the Warhammer trademark community has been asking a question only I know you can answer. What is Ufthak Blackhawk, star of hit Black Library novel Brutal Cut and Secret Revealed? Thank you, your loving friend and fan, Mr. West Hammer.
What could bro mean by this? Let's see what he gave us. It's Ufthak Blackhawk, star of best-selling Black Library novel Brutal Cunning. As this is a YouTube channel related to Warhammer painting, it looks like it is our duty to paint this little dude and see what extras are in store for us. Alright, the number one question you're going to be asking is, what color skin is Mr. Blackhawk going to be? I mean, he could be any shade of green according to James, but I'm going to start with Militarum green contrast paint.
Yeah, do the paint shaker. All right, yeah, we can do the paint shaker. Yeah, do the paint shaker. Do the paint shaker. Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Set down the base layer and build off of that. I think Mr. Blackhawk is a pretty tough guy, so Militarum green will look real cool with him. You know, my buddy Woody used to always talk about this snake in his boot, so I just want to slap some contrast snakebite leather down on his boots in honor of that dude. And I think red will contrast his skin good, you know, Christmassy. Yeah, so I'll do some Flesh Terrors red on his snaz handle. To set the stage for... oh fuck, I forgot to... we gotta explain how we got to this point, so hold up, let's go back. Wait a minute, let's go back. Okay, so in the before times, before we decided on his skin color, we needed to prime him. Because if you want to paint on the great plastic, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's fire up the airbrush and get some primer on him. As longtime viewers will know, Mr. Taxidermy loves his Zenithal priming, so we're going to shoot Mr. Blackhawk all over with this black primer, and then we're going to shoot this white stuff all over his top, and work our way down his body, making sure we hit all the places that the sun does shine, and not the ones that don't. Yeah, that's our Zenithal highlight. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's keep coloring in our Deuterino. To set the stage for our metallics, we are gonna hit all that shit. That's gonna be metal with rattling grime. Oh yeah, I love this trick for orc metal, cause it looks real grimy. And I don't know what it is, but I love having my orcs wearing jeans, so we're gonna slap some Stormfiend on his legs. To give some contrast to the skin, we're gonna hit any of his trophies and shit with Shyish purple. These ain't too important on the overall look, but we'll add some details later to this. We're going to make his cloak kind of gray-black for now, so we're going to do Black Templar on it. but it would be such a damn shame to let it go to waste, so I'm going to work on brewing a tasty idea up in here to make it a little bit more flavorful. Bro's got that moon in him, so you know we gotta slather some bad moon yellow on them. And Doomfire magenta on the tongue. Skeleton horde on the bony bits like the teeth. Okay, now that we've explored every inch of Mr. Blackhawk, we can adjust his skin color. I think this scaly hide army painter shit might light him up and give him a bit more of a vibrant skin tone. I do all my orc skin in different for 2 reasons. Reason 1, I'm Baba Booey. Reason 2, racial diversity is based, so it's a win-win. I like some orcs dark and dusty, and some more vibrated than irradiated pickle. Pickle? These purple trinkets are looking a bit too dark, so we're gonna use some royal purple to sort of sloppy highlight and draw some more attention to them. And for the mouth stuff, we're gonna put some purple on their tasters. Who's a good boy? For Mr. Blackhawk's goodest boy, we're pulling out some pure red and adding a little vibrancy to his squiggy skin.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Westhammer here for another lore riddle. What's the name of Mr. Ufthak Blackhawk's pet squig?
Ah, Mr. Westhammer again? I thought we had seen enough of your lore shenanigans. Can't you see I'm busy painting a content video?
Ah, but that's where you're wrong, Mr. Taxidermy. The real content video is the friends you made along the way. Plus, you really should read a book or something, or the worms will be back for your tasty brain matter, and you'll become something illiterate.
Aw shit, you're right. I would not want to end up with the worms yet again. I guess I have no other choice but to read. But this is the last time you distract me with your lore-related shenanigans, Mr. Westhammer. Okay, where did I put that book? Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's the digital age. So I can just Google it and claim it's my original recipe. Delightfully devilish taxidermy. What's the squig's name? Princess. The squig's name is Princess. Yes, haha, that is good comedy. It's times like these that remind me why Warhammer is one of our favorite games/franchises. Yes, Mr. Westhammer, I have your answer.
So soon? Wow, I really underestimated your reading comprehension.
The squig's name is Princess. What a humorous decision by brutal cunning author. Wait, what's the author's name again? Think on this. We can't let him in on our ruse, our delightfully devilish ruse. Mike Hawk?
Wrong, but you made an excusable mistake thinking author extraordinaire Mike Brooks' last name is Hawk, as he is known for his obscenely large hawk. This referring to his hairstyle, of course.
Of course.
Seeing as you obviously comprehend the novel, I'm expecting great things of your upcoming game theory. Westhammer out.
Ooh, that was close. Now we can get back to what we are known in the industry for. Of course, that is painting miniatures, and reluctantly coming up with game theories. So the moon's looking a little spotty, so let's highlight using sun yellow. That makes sense. And we're highlighting his snaz handle with some bright orange. I bet it's made of squig leather. Watch out, Princess. He might need another squig if author extraordinaire Mike Brooks decides to give Mr. Blackhawk a new squiggy friend. Come on in with some copper and add some metallic variety. We're gonna do some effects on it later too. And we're back to the yellow for some reason. Let's get a little bit of some lighter yellow on that moon, and then get some more details. So we're going to use the appropriately named moon yellow for this one. Let's add some more deets here by painting some of Ulf's teeth, and brush to make them shine. Yeah, I think our friend here is armed with a big ol' shock rifle or something, so let's add some glowy shit to it. I'll start by putting some white ink in the areas that are going to be all glowy, because next I'll make the paint. It'll pop. And we're going to get really liberal. and get it around the glowing things to make it look glowy. I think this is object sauce lighting. The before mentioned step is such. Aethermatic blue slathered all over the white ink for a simple but effective lightning glow. Look how it is transparent. It's transparent paint. It kind of makes it glowy. Yeah, I like how this is coming along. I think I want to do this on his snaz hammer too. That'll make it spicy. Okay, his snaz hammer is getting all sparked up, and we're just going to do the same type of shit as before, slap that aethermatic blue all over and around the white stuff we drew on earlier. It's lightning time, brother. Ooh, yeah, brother. The cream. Keeping the momentum from doing all these lightning effects, I'm going to try some verdigris on the copper bits. It'll look all dusty rusty now, like the orcs are historically known to be in the lore. Just using Vallejo effect paint for this, and just slapping it wherever the verdigris would gather. Okay, I think I've got an idea for the cape here. I'm going to take some inspo from my boy Guy Fieri and do some hot rod flames. I think that'll be fun to paint and kind of fit with the rowdy boy theme we've got going on. We're going to start by layering down the dragon red on his cloak, Dragon D's nuts on his cloak, and we could be real streaky with this, because an orc probably painted it himself. Or at least that's what helps me sleep at night. And now that we have a base-ish coat down, we're going to take some pure red and start brightening it up, leaving the darkest bit at the top and getting more vibrant as we go down his cloak. Now we're going to switch it to bright orange, and again, lower on the cloak, build up the orange color. It's starting to look Fieri-ish now, so soon you can go to Flavortown to cook, Mr. Blackhawk. And to finish the cloak, we're going to use some of that yellow that's still on the palette. We're going to put this at the very bottom of his cape, and now we got ourselves a real Guy Fieri cape. No Worcestershire sauce required. Yeah, I think that's enough color on Mr. Blackhawk. We can start on his base now. On my orcs, I like to do a Australian Badlands kind of vibe. So we just start with this earth texture, this brown earth texture paint, and just slop it all over the base. We could really get it wherever, because he's been out here for a while. It's gonna look real shitty right now, like really shitty, but just trust me on this one. Okay, while we're waiting for the dookie to dry, we're gonna have some fun splattering blood all over this guy. This is your rewarding moment when things are all kind of done and you get to have a little baptism for your guy in the blood of his future enemies. I'm sure Mr. Blackhawk here has whapped his few share of baddies, and even maybe some of his own boys. Now that we're all dry on the base, we can start adding some depth. I just dry brush some pale sand all over the place. It's simple and it works. And believe me, when you gotta play a horde army like orcs, you're gonna want something simple and cohesive for your entire army. Look how it all comes together. I'm happy with how he's looking here, so I think it's safe to say let the rimming begin. And to make it more Badlandsy, we're gonna pop some army painter tufts on the base. Now this can be some real Mad Max shit. Before we take this big bad Blackhawk down to the fridge, I should probably put together that game theory thing that Mr. West was yapping about. And what the hell was that question about his orc secret? I mean, well, half-assed got him off our back last time, so why even bother full-assing it this time? What's the most half-assed lore theory we could ever present to my close personal friend, Mr. West Hammer, that is also mildly interesting, so not to turn off our devoted fan base? Well, the best place to start certainly isn't the written material. It's usually the stuff surrounding the written material, or the mainline stuff that makes good theory content. You know, Five Nights at Freddy taught me that one. I wonder if author extraordinaire Michael Brooks has anything interesting about him that could be used for theory inspiration, like kind of how Scott Cawthon based William Afton on himself. Self-inserts are quite popular with these author types. Let's see here. Google.com. Google, send me Michael Brooks. Google, send me images, Michael Brooks. Whoa, wait, what's that on his head? Is that a big black hawk? No way. This is perfect. Hey guys, it's Mr. Taxidermy here, back again with another gaming theory. In today's episode, we're going to unravel the secret history of Ufthak Blackhawk. That's right, everyone's favorite orc has a secret, and me, Mr. Taxidermy, is about to expose it to the world. Did you know that Ufthak is based on a historical figure? That's right, I can say with certainty that he is a historical parody of author extraordinaire Mark Brooks. And we can tell because they both have huge black hawks. That's right, Mr. Westhammer, I know the lore more than you! Now that we have bested our friend in a game of lore theory, we can give our insatiable audience what they deserve. Let's take it to the fridge. You know, I think James missed the ball in this one. I ain't gonna lie. Like, where is Ulfsak's Black Hawk? I guess the moral of the story is always to look at the lore before making the money. Okay, that's about it for now. There are more videos on this channel. You'll enjoy them. Go watch them. Remember, kids, like the subscribe like your mama told you. My name is Mr. Taxidermy, and I'll be seeing you real soon.